Good morning, everybody. This is Grey Wolf here for Grey Wolf's Gaming Corner. I just wanted to do a quick video this morning and probably play a couple games in this thing, but also I wanted to talk about um, my reasons for creating the channel and just like what I get out of World of Tanks, because I feel like there's some clarification needed, just based on some of the comments I've received. And I guess just going through it, just real quick. I mean, I have had no aversion to showing my service record on here. You guys have seen it. It's not great. It is what it is. Um, the list of tanks that I've got, I've showed that a couple of times. And you guys are free to go look at my statistics if you really feel the need to. You know, I don't really care, right? Like I'm just in here to play the game. Um, I enjoy the game the way I play it, and I have no issue with how I play it. I'm not trying to achieve any specific goal with my gameplay as far as, competitive play, ranked battles. I'll do front lines when it's out because it's fun. If you look at my clan is a dead clan. We don't do anything. It's just me and a buddy. It's got a cool name. That's about it. But we play for fun. We get together on the weekend. We run in a few tanks that we like. We see what we can do. It's very much for the platoon aspect of just hanging out and having a good time. Neither one of us is extremely skilled uh, players. We just, in fact, obviously I'm probably a little below average myself. But again, I am, just so you guys know, I'm 43 years old. I have 4 kids. I get on here when I can. I play when I can, and that's just I guess the nature. I'm trying to explain this in a way that makes sense for everybody that's watching. I do my gameplay videos just to um, be able to share my passions with other people. It has nothing to do with trying to show the best games or the best gameplay. In fact, the funny thing is, if you go to a lot of the channels like WikiBaby, for example, or some of the other, I don't even watch most of the other. Honestly, he's about the only tank content creator I watch these days. If you go to those guys, and you watch their channels. At least QB has a lot of videos on how to play certain tanks. He's trying to give people advice on what to do. He's trying to teach them, and that's awesome. I'm glad for him. I'm glad for his success, his ability to do that. He's a marvelous player at this game. But even on his channel, you'll note there's less gameplay with him these days and more showcasing other people's games. And he does that not because of any lack of skill on his part. He does that because it's just easier to do. You know, none of the other things matter if you can go and get like the best game of the year or the highest damage. And I actually prefer watching him play. I enjoy watching his gameplay. I especially like his live gameplay that he uploads on occasion. He doesn't do a ton of live gameplay on YouTube. I know he does live stream a ton, and he does a ton of live gameplay on Twitch. So I'm not saying he doesn't. But he doesn't do a lot on YouTube, which is primarily where I go to watch content. And I really enjoy those few Twitch streams and stuff like that he does share on YouTube. So I can see that. But I guess what I'm getting at is the basis for his channel is completely different. What he's doing is, and what a lot of these guys are doing is they want to show the most excellent gameplay, the best players, the best games in their opinion. The best games being the highest damage games or the highest experience games. And in my opinion, those aren't always the best games because the highest damage game, highest experience game, when it's a 15 to 2 game or a 15 to 6 game, um, it's like, okay, whoop-de-doo. If it's a carry, the carry games that he posts, I love those. I love watching somebody, pick up a bad team and carry them across the finish line. That's cool. I'm down with that. But the highest, of games, a lot of times it's just a slaughter fest. And my thing with that is, it's just not that cool to watch that, right? I mean, okay, yeah, there's some player skill there for sure, but there's also a huge lack of player skill on the other team more than likely, and just player ability. And I don't think watching a one-sided battle is all that fun. That's just my opinion. And in no way am I saying that's all the content that's put out there by other content creators, but that's a large part of it. So what I was doing with this channel was just looking at what I play and what I enjoy and saying, well, let me put some of my stuff up. Not because it's excellent, but maybe because it's not excellent. Maybe because it's not the best gameplay. And why am I doing that? Am I trying to teach people something through that? No. I'm just sharing games that I enjoyed playing in a lot of tanks that probably most people don't even play. Including the Caliban. The gun handling is terrible. It's hard to hit anything. But if you can unleash a couple of heat rounds into, or not even heat, right? It's HESH rounds into somebody's face, SAP rounds, I should say, into somebody's face, that's awesome, right? Like that's 1,200 damage um, from this nasty little tier 8, and if you can scuttle back away and so if you want in a nutshell, why do I play World of Tanks? It's for tanks like the Caliban. It's for tanks like the JPZ, which JPZ is pretty good now, right? The JPZ E100 is pretty good. It's gotten a pretty good buff 2-3 years ago. It's still pretty good. The gun handling's good. It does really good damage. But I play a lot of other tanks too. I play the Jagdtiger. Jagdtiger's not doing so hot these days, right? I mean, you can make it work. I don't even have any equipment on it right now, but I play. If you look at my games played, I played a lot of games in the Jagdtiger. I think I had my best game in the Jagdtiger, to be honest. And and I may play it badly because it's power creeped at this point. It's still got a really good gun, but the armor on this thing doesn't do anything these days. In the meta of everybody throwing gold, it's pretty useless. So I mean, I play stuff like that's probably not the best in this game. I mean, if you look at some of my win rates on some of these tanks are terrible because I'm really just not good in them. But I enjoy playing them or trying to play them. And I went up that line because I thought I would enjoy it, and I guess that's what I'm doing on here. I play whatever I want to play, and I don't worry about my statistics, and I just play to have fun. And sometimes I'll play with a buddy, just to see what we can do, see if we can upset a few games. But I guess in general, that's what I'm saying. If you guys have any questions for me or anything like that, or you ever want to ask me anything when it comes to World of Tanks, I'm more than happy to share any of my record. Like, it doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't. I don't care. So I thought I stated that clearly before in my welcome back video and in other videos, but if I haven't stated that clearly, I'm stating it clearly this morning. And you know what? Let's set this thing up and let's take it out. Let's see if we can put some equipment on it. Let me see if I can rob Peter to pay Paul here, and set this thing up. You know what? We'll steal some stuff off the ISU. Why not? Anyway, I hope all you guys are having a good year so far. And I hope you're looking forward to Christmas coming up here around the corner. We'll see what we can do in this Jagdtiger game real quick, just so it's not just a video of me talking into my garage for, 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to go to this little bush over here, I guess. Watch the corner. Looks like we got a Ho-Ri going over there already. And maybe I'll just try to push up. Push up with the heavies. Oh, okay, they're not going there. I know I have no cover here, but we'll try to just be aggressive. Try to shoot over the rock here. Well, that was quick. If I feel the need to do something silly, I totally will. Does seem like we're kind of see if I can surprise the salad in here. Oh, he's gonna run. I'm not gonna go out there and get obliterated by something. But if he keeps popping out, eventually something's gonna hit him. And I don't think my team's gonna have any trouble on the cliff side, it doesn't look like. Yep, what did I tell you? Oh, nobody was looking. Go on now. Alright, let's wait just a second here. And then I'm gonna head around the corner with the tanks. Load some premium in case I run into something a little bit harder to pen, since it is holiday ops and we're all wealthy enough to run premium ammo. Oh, ouch, Artie's doing a job. I missed. I should have hit lower. Should have hit lower. I think we're starting to push in. Alright, our arty finally did the job that needed to be done. And our arty is tearing me up. So again, not an amazing game, um, but just some gameplay for today's little conversation. Hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from a little bit better now and why I'm doing what I'm doing. If you have questions, feedback, comments, whatever, please do feel free to leave them below. If you like, please like. If you'd like to subscribe, please subscribe. If not, that's great. Have a wonderful day, guys. Take care.